the NFL guy. Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm going back to change my name to, hey, it's the NFL guy, because NFL season is about ready to begin pretty soon. And I'll go back to the movie guy. Obviously, I'm still going to like review movies and stuff and everything, but anyway, yeah, some crazy stuff going on. That video that I posted today with Get Up, some crazy stuff. I was trying to listen to that segment and I had to get going to work. I had to be work at 9:30 and I actually was like 4 minutes late because I had to listen what Swagoo and Mike Greenberg had to say about the whole Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy thing about, you know, Jerry Jones not telling Mike McCarthy or Dak Prescott that, hey, I'm going out to get Trey Lance. And I'm just like, oh my God, if that's true, that is insane. It's like, okay, so what does Dak do now? Is he a little upset? Because it's like, if Dak gets hurt, let's just ponder. This ain't going to happen because Dallas isn't going to go on a 7 or 8 game winning streak. Well, let's just say that Dak gets hurt, he's out for like 3 weeks, and then Dallas with Trey Lance ends up going on a big winning streak, like win 7, 8 games in a row. What do? You stay with Trey Lance or you go back to Dak Prescott? It's crazy. Now, I don't know. What happens at the end of the year? Does Dak Prescott say, hey, I want to leave? I don't know. Jerry Jones kind of does what he wants to do. And it's just crazy that San Francisco only got a 4th round draft pick for Trey Lance. I know he hasn't really proved himself. I mean, he's been hurt most of the time. But at least a 4 and a 7th or a 4 and a 6th pick for Trey Lance. But anyway, it's just crazy. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with that. And then I forget, Mike Tenenbaum. I think that's his name. He was doing his mic check or his mic bomb, and he was just saying, he made a prediction and said by Halloween, Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, or Aaron Donald was going to get traded. Now, if I had to pick any of the 3 that could get traded, it would be Matt Stafford, because it's a long season. Quarterbacks are going to get hurt. Maybe a team needs a quarterback. Matt Stafford is there. So maybe Matt Stafford goes to a team where they need a quarterback. Because I don't see them trading Aaron Donald or Cooper Kupp, the Rams. Unless they did in the offseason and Rams is in full rebuild. I don't know. But who knows? But anyway, I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see if any of those players gets traded. And there was the other mic drop was like I keep wanting to say Mike Greenberg or Mike Tenenbaum saying that, you know, this is just like anybody saying this about drafting. You know, this player could go here, this player could go here. But Caleb Williams, the quarterback for USC, to get drafted by Arizona, because I feel like Arizona I think they're definitely going to part ways with Kyler Murray. That is not working there, and it's kind of sad too. But Kyler Murray is on the PUP list, which he's going to miss the first like 4 or 5 games of the season anyway. So who knows? Maybe he'll be out longer. I don't know what they're going to do. I stayed away from drafting anybody from Arizona. The only player from Arizona that I drafted was James Conner. James Conner is always a pickup, a flex. But yeah, I'm like, where's the offense going to come from? The offense is all going to go through him, so I can see a lot of defenses stopping him. But anyway, I did 3 NFL.com's draft, and I don't think I'm going to post all my drafts on here, but this one I had to talk about last night. Just crazy. So my NFL.com fantasy drafts, I made them wrestling themed team names. So the last one I drafted was called I'm Your Scumbag, which is like an MJF reference. So anyway, I had the 4th pick, and the draft started, and the number 1 pick was Cooper Kupp, which I was like, okay, this is different. This is either someone playing it really smart, or that was a hardcore Rams player picking Cooper Kupp. Because most of the players are going number 1 pick is like Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. So I had number 4, and then Justin Jefferson went 2, and number 3 was Jamar Chase. So I was just like, oh my God, what do I do at 4? Do I take Derrick Henry, which is always the solid choice to go with, or Christian McCaffrey, which I'm scared to take him because he's always injury prone, but if he can stay healthy, he always puts up monster numbers. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with the safe bet. I'm going to go with Derrick Henry. So I think in the second round, with me having the 4th pick in the first round, I think I had 7 or 8 in the second round. So I was like, okay, I'm probably going to go with another running backs because I like to build up my running backs, because when you get out of the first round, like, unless there's like a sleeper that nobody took, like I see a lot of Kenneth Walker still being available there at the very late rounds, which he's a solid running back. I was just like, that pick comes up second round and Christian McCaffrey's still there. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So like pretty much everything that I thought of who I was going to draft, that went out the window. I was like, okay, please, Christian McCaffrey, please stay healthy, because this could be a huge payoff. So my 2 starting running backs is Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey. And not even just that, I end up getting Aaron Jones and Kenneth Walker. And I still got Khalil Herbert too, which is insane. I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. So I went with Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. I was like, okay, I'm going to do something crazy with quarterbacks, which I'm going to go back on there in a few minutes and just see whatever quarterbacks are still available, because I might select Bryce Young, but I still feel like he's got a Michael Vick style to himself as a quarterback. I feel like he could be like a huge sleeper if he really takes off. But anyway, yeah, it's just I've got a couple more drafts to do. Usually I do 14 teams, and everybody's like, oh my God, that's too many. I get up like 7 in the morning. If you watch my videos from the past NFL seasons, I'm up at like 7 in the morning. I've got all my notes. I'm ready to watch the Fantasy Focus show. I've got my tablet open. I got my phone open. I got everything. Yahoo, setting my lineup, see who's injured, who's going to play. Boom, just set them up like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, or sometimes you have to wait till it gets later in the morning to see if that player's going to go. But it's so easy. Just set them, boom, you're ready to go. So I've got my work draft. I got my draft with friends from high school. I got 2 Yahoos I need to do, and maybe like 2 or 3 more ESPNs, and I'll be all set, and I'll be all ready to go for the season coming up, Kansas City and Detroit. So, yeah, I'm very excited for the season, so I can't wait. I think the Bears is going to be a surprise. I think we could beat Green Bay, but we're going to get into that talk pretty soon. I'm going to do my week 1 picks. I'm just going to do my picks. I'm not going to do a whole, like, recap show with fantasy, the scores, and the stats of players. I'm just going to do hey, it's the NFL guys weekly picks. So I'm going to do that pretty soon. And I got to do my division picks too. My prediction, who I'm going to win each division, who I think is going to win the MVP, who's going to possibly be in the Super Bowl, and stuff like that. So obviously more NFL videos coming pretty soon. It's going to be fun. Last second field goals, crazy finishes. Oh my God, I'm so great. Let's go NFL season. I'm so excited. Let's go.